Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for you today. Going to get into the big one, the heavyweight showdown between unified heavyweight champion Oleksandr Usyk and former lineal heavyweight champ Tyson Fury in a rematch of what was a great fight in the first fight. Before we do, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3Boxing Blog on all forms of social media. The Boxing Bookie comes out to you for every single major fight, showing you how to consistently make money betting on the sport of boxing. The bookies, the odds makers, they don't know what they're doing. I do. I'm going to show you how to consistently make money betting on the sport of boxing, guys. So join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also in that little ticker below. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. You get the lock of the week, which we hit last week. You get asked to bookie anything. You get requested video. You get the updated props. You get all the best gambling advice anywhere and everywhere in the known boxing universe for just $5 a month. After you do that, after you join the Patreon, head on over to carnivalbar.com, get a meal in your pocket, the convenience, the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a snack, of a bar, the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move and stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. Also, subscribe to the other channel, Texas Boxing Scene on YouTube. That's Texas Boxing Scene. All proceeds go to autism research and recovery. All right, let's get into today's show. Usyk and Tyson Fury, I don't need to get too in-depth on this. You guys saw the first fight. You're over, if you're watching this, you're a boxing hardcore. You know plenty about Usyk. You've seen him for years. You know plenty about Fury. You've seen him for years. I don't need to really dig too deep into the X's and O's. I'll just kind of give you my thoughts. Usyk needs to stay off the front foot. He needs to be able to cut the ring off on Fury. He needs to stay on the inside, just outwork him, out-hustle him, win round, chop him down, win rounds, chop him down. Rounds in the bucket, but also start taking his legs, start breaking him down. He will fade. Tyson Fury is now in his mid-30s. He's obviously overweight. He's very, very hard in camp, in between camps. He lives a very hard life. He gets out of shape. He gets overweight. He doesn't take care of himself. So he's not going to have a very long run. And I think we're reaching the end of it now. Usyk's got excellent movement, amazing feet and angles, terrific combinations. He keeps punching and punching and punching. And that's what he's got to do. Just put the rounds in the bag. I'm not one that saw his first fight as particularly close. I thought it was fun and it was competitive. It was a great fight. But I thought Usyk won wide. I only gave Fury but a handful of rounds. With the knockdown and everything like that, I had it wide. I don't remember my exact score, but I think I had it like 9-3 or 8-4 with the extra point for the knockdown. I did not think the fight was competitive and it was fun, but I thought it was clearly a win for Usyk. I had Usyk wide on my card. Usyk's got a terrific gas tank. He's got enough power where he can hurt you with it, and he's shown that. His first real knockout in the heavyweight division in a monster fight. Well, he beat Dubois too, so never mind. But he was so many UD12, and it's like, okay, can he knock out Usyk? He can, and he just about did it. And if Fury, a year older now, or 9 months older, whatever it may be, runs out of gas, this can be a knockout again. And his timing is so good. He stays on you with relentless pressure, relentless angles. You can't really count him. He's just better than you. He's just better than you are across the board. The one thing that concerns me about this fight, though, is this is it. We had this heavyweight era, this heavyweight run, where it was like a three-headed monster. Fury, Wilder, AJ. Fury, Wilder, AJ. AJ, Wilder, Fury. AJ, Fury, Wilder. Any which way you wanted to kind of rank them was fine. And then we found out that, okay, Fury was better than AJ and Wilder. But, and here's the but, the best heavyweight of this era is Usyk. It's not even a debate. He beat AJ twice. He beat Fury. He's the best heavyweight of this era. Not AJ, not Fury, not Wilder. The best heavyweight of the AJ Fury Wilder era is Oleksandr Usyk. We already know that. That's why I wanted him to retire. I think he has nothing else to prove. Just go out on top, go out with your perfect record, and just enjoy the rest of your life. You can feed half of Ukraine if you want to. It's not a big deal. He's made plenty of money. His legacy is complete. Greatest cruiserweight of all time, best heavyweight of this era. I wanted to see him and his career. I said all that to say this: if Usyk wins the rematch, that's it. It's over. That era of heavyweight is over. It's done. It's on to the next heavyweight. We're on to the next era of heavyweights. That book has closed at 2024 and 2025. We saw a new era of heavyweights. There's not the big name there. So that means there's not the big fight there. So there may be pressure for Fury to win to create the trilogy and just give us one more big money fight in this era in 2025. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be fraudulent. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying, putting my kind of skeptical shades on, I see a bogus decision for Fury as a real possibility. See a draw as a real possibility in a fight that Fury doesn't deserve a draw. So keep that in mind. A draw in this fight is certainly possible. A Fury robbery is certainly possible. Fury needs to keep the jab from the outside. He needs to keep Usyk at the outside. He needs to break him down. He needs to break Usyk down. He needs to use his weight. He needs to slow him down. Lean on him. Take his legs from him. Start to steal his legs from him early. You're the bigger guy. Hit him. Just keep hitting him. You got to keep the volume going. He's got good volume. He's got a good jab. Just keep it going. Try to keep Usyk off of you as much as you can. When he does get on the inside, use your 40 pounds of weight advantage. Use your 40 pounds. Usyk typically 220, 223. Fury typically 260 to 270. So let's say Usyk's 222 and Fury's 265. That's 43 pounds of weight. Use that advantage. Lean on him. Take his legs. Break him down. Keep Usyk at bay with the jab in the distance. And when he does, lean on him and just roughhouse him. Use that up jab. It's something he's used a lot. He used it in the first Fury fight. In the first Usyk fight, it works. Keep using that up jab. And the one thing we need to give Usyk a lot of credit for, Fury a lot of credit for, the one thing we need to give Fury a lot of credit for is he's got a super durable chin. We've seen him drop so many times. He has these defensive lapses. He's a great defensive fighter at times, but he also has these lapses. And we saw him get almost knocked out by Steve Cunningham. We saw him drop by Wilder 4 times in the 3 fights, 4 total times in the 3 fights, twice in the first, twice in the second. We saw him badly hurt. We've seen him badly hurt in the Usyk fight. We saw him badly hurt in the Otto Wallin. It was the Otto Wallin fight. We saw him badly hurt in the Otto Wallin fight. So this is not anything new. Like we've seen this over and over again, and he gets through it and he survives. So keep that in mind. He does survive. All right, let's take a look at the book. Let's take a look at the odds. I'm not going to have a traditional bet on this just to kind of give you guys a heads up. I want you guys to take a look at this real quick. I like the over 10.5 at minus 200. I like it a lot. So I'm going to bet that. That's what I'm betting here. The other bet I like a lot is Usyk by decision. I like that a lot. But I also like Usyk. That's possible. But I like these 3 bets. I like a draw. I like Usyk by decision. And I like a technical decision. So and then there's fight props I like. There's the bet right there. Usyk to win in round 7 through 12 or decision. Usyk to win in the second half of the fight or on decision. These are the bets I like. Okay, I like the over 10.5. I like the fight to go the distance. You can hedge that. And I like Usyk to win in round 7 to 12. So I would take my normal bet and kind of split it up between those 3 bets over 10.5. The fight to go the distance, Usyk to win in the second half of the fight. Then I would take a little bit of money, take half that, and put it on a draw. I'm deadly serious. And then I would take the other half of that and put it on Usyk by technical decision. So we have a wide range of bet here. I think Usyk wins this fight in the second half of the fight, right? My instinct is Usyk wins the decision, but he may stop him late. If he stops him late, we get pretty good odds here at minus 115, and we'll also hit the over if he finishes what I think he will in the 11th or 12th, which is kind of what I'm seeing. So you hit those things, you hit the over, you hit Usyk by technical decision. You get Usyk by decision. You can get rid of that. No, you can leave it. Leave that. You get Usyk by decision or Usyk in the second half of the fight. Those are all on the line. If Usyk wins by decision, they both hit. But you hedge yourself a little bit if you take Usyk in the second half of the fight or decision. Now, I want to just go through this. Again, we're going to put, if your normal bet's $100, split that up. Put half of it on over 10.5. Put over the other half on the fight to go the distance. You're also going to take that half a bet and place it on Usyk to win in round 7 to 12. What I would do also is I would take half of that, now a quarter of my normal bet, and put it on a draw and Usyk by technical decision. All right, I think this is your best bet. It pays $170. A $25 bet would hit you $42.50 in return. That's pretty good. If you lose that money on if that hits, if it's Usyk by decision, you hit on all of these bets besides draw. If it's a draw, you hit on the draw and you've covered enough money to cover every other bet. Does that make sense? You would still hit the over, you'd still hit the fight to go the distance, but you would make money to cover every other bet. The only way we're losing here is if the fight doesn't go the distance and Fury wins within 10.5. Well, if the fight doesn't go the distance and Fury wins. If Fury stops Usyk, then we don't win this bet. All right? That's the only way we don't win money on this bet. So take a look at it. Leave any questions, comments, thoughts you have in the super chat. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts, comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing Blog on all forms of social media. It is December 16th, 2024 from Texas to the world. Thank you, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.